Kindergarten, it's Miss Hartman again. Today we're in math, we're going to be making number cards and we're going to be using just plain paper. And we're going to practice making our cards and our number formation, and then we're going to put our cards in sequential order. So the first thing you're going to need to do is get 3 pieces of white paper. And if you already have number cards, that's fine. But you could do this activity along with us because this will help you to strengthen your number formation, and it'll show you how to make a set of cards very easily. So you have 3 pieces of paper here, and we're going to just take them and we're going to fold them over, match up the corners, and then we're going to open up our paper. Now I have 2 different sides, and now I'm going to take my scissor, cut them straight down the middle. And you can pause this video as we go until you're ready for the next step. Move this whiteboard out of the way. So now I have 2 sets of paper, and I'm going to take each of these sets, I'm going to fold them over again. So I'm going to match up this side. Make a nice fold, real strong on that fold. You can push with your finger. This is good for your muscles also in your fingers that are getting so strong. Writing your numbers so neatly. Press, press. Then you're going to open up your fold again. You'll see there's a nice strong line right in the middle. Taking your scissor, cutting right on that line. Doing a great job. Taking this one, opening your fold up again. Make sure you have all the papers opened up at the same time. Holding with your one hand, taking your scissors with your thumb in the small hole and the rest of your fingers in the big hole, cutting right there on the fold. So now we have 4 sets of cards. We have to do 1 more fold. So again, we're going to take a set, fold it over 1 more time. We're getting really tiny cards now, and we really have to press hard because they're getting harder to fold. Open back up. Cutting right on the line. Now, when they get this small, these are your nice little cards that you're going to be using to create your numbers on. You can fold that over. Open back up, same thing, and repeat. Making lots of little cards. We've got 2 more folds to do. Folding over, matching up the corners, press, press. Oh, that looks kind of like a book I could read. Maybe I could make a number story in a book like that. Today I'm making number cards though. I'm going to cut up my card, and I have 1 more to do. Folding over, matching up your edges, opening back up again, and the last cut. Wow. Now I have lots of index cards that I did not need to go buy at the store. I can use just 3 pieces of paper is all I needed to create these cards. So now that you have your cards, you're going to go ahead and practice writing the numbers from 1 all the way to 20. So we're going to start with number 1. Number 1 is fun. Straight down, it's done. And we don't want to rush through these. We want to go slow. Because even though it takes time, when you take your time on number formation, it really shows because then you can really read your number well. Number 2, around and back on a railroad track. Toot toot. Next comes what number? That's right, 3. Around the tree and around the tree. That's the way to make a 3. And I can keep on moving my cards over and writing my numbers. Next is 4. Down and over and down once more. That's the way to make a 4. And number 5 has a big round belly with a top hat on. He looks so funny. Now we're going to do number 6. You can write right along with me with your cards. And if you need to, you can pause this video. Now we got number 7 on board. 6, 7. Oh, I remember 8. Make an S, but do not wait. This is how you make an 8. That's right, I just keep on going back around. Number 9, a circle and a line. That's the way to make a 9. Now we're getting into the big numbers. We come to number 10. And I already know how to make number 10. It's made up of 2 other numbers. A 1 and, you know it, a 0. 10. Now 11 is made up of 2 numbers I know also. Do you remember what numbers those are? That's right, a 1 and a 1. 12 is just a 1 and a 2. 13 is a 1 and a 3. What does that 1 stand for, I wonder? In my teen numbers, I'm thinking about it. Every time I write a teen number, it starts with a 1 and then another number. What does that 1 stand for? We're going to talk about that after we're finished. 15 is a 1 and a 5. 15. 16. 1 and a 6. 17. 1 and a 7. 18. 1 and an 8. 19. 1 and a 9. Oh, we're almost to 20. Do you remember what a 20 looks like? It looks a lot like a 10, but it begins with not a 1. Let's see, 20 is a 2 and then a 0. All of a sudden my first number changed from a 1 to a 2, and we're going to talk about that. Okay, so now I have all of my number cards, and I took my time with my number formation so I can really read them well. And now my next activity is going to be to put them in order. So you can lay out all of your cards on your table and try to figure out which one comes first. You can start with 6 cards if you'd like. You don't have to use them all. And you're going to go ahead and try to count out loud and see which one comes first, and so forth. So if I started counting, right now I'm going to look and see what I have here. I have a 16, 15, 14, 19, 18, and 17. So I'm going to count out loud and see if I can figure out which one of these numbers comes first. Listen carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did you see any of those numbers yet? Oh, no, because we see they're all teen numbers. Okay. 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, I see 14. Do you see 14? That's right. There it is. It's right here at the top. I'm going to move my 14 down. That's the first one I just heard. Okay, let me go back and count again. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, I have to look and find my 15. There it is. 14, 15. The next one would be 16. And I'm going to look and see. Does this one say 16? Does that one say 16? 1 and an 8. No, wait a minute. That's 18. I want to find 16. That would be a 1 and a 6. There's my card. 14, then 15, 16, 17 is going to go next, and so forth. And I'm going to keep on making my cards go in order from the left to the right and try to make my sequential order from numbers 0 to 20 today. Have fun practicing your math. Tomorrow we're going to be building on the number line.